Five Nights at Freddy's is one of those franchises we'll never escape from. It's basically just become the Star Wars of terminally online Gen Z. Like seriously, no one thought a game about possessed animatronics would lead to dozens of books, merch, and an insane storyline that requires its own degree to just understand. And now here we are with the new FNAF movie sequel coming out, with many more to come. But it got me thinking, how exactly did we get here? I feel like I watched the Markiplier video about this like it was yesterday, but to now think a random child walking around an AMC could just point at the creepy robot animal movie poster and just say, "Mom, I want to watch that," is insane to me. That's why I want to explain to you and my friend Robyn how Scott Cawthon, the man behind the Freddy, became one of the most successful indie game developers of our time. Robyn, I can't believe it. The new Five Nights at Freddy's movie's coming out. Are you excited? I'm kind of hyped to watch it.
They made another?
Yeah, because it did so well, the first one, because Five Nights at Freddy's is literally one of the biggest franchises now, and it's the craziest thing to me.
I love that you say now when it's always been a giant franchise, but I'm gonna be so for real, I didn't watch the first one.
I mean, I don't judge you for not watching the first one, but what I will say is that it is a monumentous occasion, because listen, I was always thinking, Five Nights at Freddy's, the branding is all this, all that. But the thing is that when they started making a movie, that's when I was like, okay, if this movie does well they make a sequel, that's mainstream, baby. That's like, you hit it big, and they hit it big. So you know what? That's respect.
I will say they are a big name. I can't go home with a guy without hearing something about Freddy Fazbear's at some point. It is really rotted the mind of this generation. But you know what? I think if anything was going to rot the mind of this generation, I prefer it like to be Freddy Fazbear than like actual brain rot.
Well, the thing is though, even though this might be considered brain rot, it is the most successful franchise ever in horror media. Which begs the question, Robyn, how did it even get this big? Because that's the question I'm going to answer with this presentation right here, Robyn. How is Fredbear still horroring to this day? Exactly. Now, if Freddy Fazbear could shut the heck up for like 10 seconds.
on that thing.
I'm about to har on you if you don't shut up, because our story begins.
Damn. Wow.
Not where you would expect.
A woman.
The story begins here in a Dollar General. Moon is out. It's raining out. It's dark. It's grimy, but it's Dollar General. Now, you're probably wondering, why are we starting at a Dollar General? Isn't this like some form of like horror about kids? Well, no, this isn't about the kids. It's about someone else. You see, someone works here and they work the night shifts. Watching the cameras.
Damn, the camera movement is extra.
They're operating the cameras, and who is it? Our boy, Scott. Now,
oh, wait, he was like an actual security camera guy?
Well, more like he just worked at Dollar General. I was just using the security thing as a little metaphor, you know. But don't interrupt, okay? This is Scott. He's watching the cameras at this Dollar General, and he's like, "Man, bro, this kind of sucks, dude. This is like the worst. Like, I don't want to eat, sleep, Dollar General, repeat no more." So then but in his brain, you know, when he's working at home, you know, because he's working here to take care of the wife and kids, he thinks about his dreams. And you know what he really wants to do? He really wants to make games. And that's what he does at his pastime. Whenever he can, he makes games. But of course, the hard reality is the bills don't get paid with no games, especially when no one knows who you are. So
yeah, you know that pretty well.
Exactly. Yeah, that's us literally now. So yeah, this is just us. This is just my life in general. Poverty, depression, working a dead end job, and losing my life savings. That's pretty much my entire life, summed up by Scott Cawthon. Thank you, Scott. Anyways, he's just chilling here, thinking about the future. But obviously, the bad luck strikes. The power goes out. Cue in the power down sound effect. He's like, oh shit. What's in the shadows?
Oh no!
Oh, it's Freddy Fazbear. Well, that's Scott Cawthon. The whole thing was for Scott Cawthon, because he's not just your normal guy, because he's the genius that created Five Nights at Freddy's. Of course, you're familiar with at all with Scott Cawthon and his name? and who he is?
I'm gonna be so freaking for real. This is the first time I've ever seen this man's face. Like, I've seen his icon. I've never seen his face. I didn't expect him to look like that, but, like, I also don't know what I expected him to look like. He honestly just looks like Freddy Fazbear. He looks like if you, like, had a Beauty and the Beast moment, except instead of Belle kissing the Beast, she kissed Freddy Fazbear, and it turned into Scott.
I mean, I don't know about you, but he really just reminds me of, like, this generation's R.L. Stine. That's, like, the vibe I'm getting. You know, he looks like a distinguished author, because he did become a distinguished author because of this entire franchise. And that begs the question, Robyn, how did it get so big? Because it was just one guy, as you said, working at a Dollar General. How did he end up getting this big? Well,
Pizzerías.
It all started here with Doofus.
Doofus?
Doofus. Like, yeah.
That... What? I've never seen that thing.
What
is that thing?
This is Scott Cawthon's first game that he ever made, okay? Because before FNAF, when he was a 16-year-old lad, he made Doofus. It's a beautiful game, isn't it? It's a caveman themed, but he also did make like a bunch of games. Over his entire career, by the way, Robyn, he made 70 plus games.
I was curious about that because I saw you write 70 games and I was like, oh, maybe he just took a screenshot of like the Flash Games website, because there's no way that he made 70 games.
No.
Like, some of these I guess are like boring. What the fuck is Chubby Hurdles?
Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. There's a lot of games that he made, like a lot of games. Like he's probably, I think, one of the most well documented game developers. Like I think he's just genuinely like the man loves to make games. It's very clear.
Look at this. Why is this game just me?
This game is just us, bro. Oh my god.
Damn.
Wait, is this on? Oh, is that itch.io? What is that?
This is a game brains and a headbanging life.
You're finding
What website did I end up on?
Yeah, you ended up on some like internet archival like gold mine, bro. What I don't know what you're looking at.
I was on GBHLB.
Well, the point is that Scott Cawthon
ending screen. Oh damn, he becomes fit.
Oh
wow.
Man, spoiler!
Scott Cawthon is fat shaming.
What do you mean? Canceled. He's saying get on that grind set, okay? Hop off those hurdles and just start getting those weight down.
Why can't be I'm valid as a 3 cheeseburger a day eating bitch. I'm valid. I am happy being rotund.
Listen, Robyn, if you want to eat your 3 cheeseburgers a day and then you end up getting diabetes, don't blame anybody else but you. That's
you know what? When I do get diabetes one day, you won't be laughing.
Well, I know it's gonna be type 2. So
damn.
Yeah, I swing.
Whoa. You know what? Keep going on with your PowerPoint, because now I'm losing interest after you insulted me.
Hey, you
were so mean to me.
Interrupted me like for the billionth time. Viewers will know. You loyal Doodlehead viewers, you know how many times Robyn loves to interrupt my presentation.
Yeah, and you all know how many times he interrupts me with his stupid interjections.
You know what? Just like the video to make us both happy, okay? Like, just don't let us argue about this. Just like the video instead. That's what you can do.
Wow, you're holding them hostage. That's so rude.
Yes, they want to
holding them at gunpoint.
Okay, fine. PowerPoint. Anyways, yes, he made all these games, and funnily enough, this man most likely did it reclined in a seat while eating Cheetos. This is the kind of setup he has. Okay, the man doesn't care. He will make the game, and if we skip past all those games, there's still one game that came out right before he hit it big. And would you guess what kind of game it is?
It was a freaky game with big bazongas.
If by bazongas you mean beavers, you're right. Yeah, this is big.
Well, I wasn't totally wrong.
Yeah, big bazongas. This was the last game
I was
he made.
talking about freaky stuff.
Oh, yeah? What kind of freaky beaver stuff? This is a beaver child, Robyn. There's a beaver child right in front of you.
Is it a child? He looks pretty adult.
Look at the size of him on the other side of the screenshot.
Okay, like, he's short, but maybe he's just a short king. I love a good short king.
Well,
they're still taller than me.
Okay. Okay, that's just a hit on yourself. Good job.
Hey, whoa, I never said being vertically challenged was a bad thing.
Vertically challenged, they say.
Yo, you leave me and my disability alone.
Yes, and you're intellectually inferior to me.
Keep
Yes.
going. Keep going on your PowerPoint presentation.
I'm trying
before
to.
you fucking get canceled.
Okay. Anyways, moving on. So the point is right here, this is the game that started it all. Because if it wasn't for this game, Scott would have never made Five Nights at Freddy's. And you want to know why?
I don't understand how they even relate.
Well, the reason being is because people hated this game so much. It was so ugly that everyone compared it to a horror game. Everyone was like, the game alone will give you nightmares. This game flopped because of how ugly and scary the character models looked. And of course, as a man who's been doing this for so long, you're going to get a little angry. Maybe a little bit angry, you know? And you know what he said? He didn't, as you would think he would quit, because after so long, 70 plus games, you think this man will quit. But no, you know what he does? This man, he's like, fine. You know, you think it's scary? I'll show you creepy. He used this anger, this frustration to create Five Nights at Freddy's. Look at it. Look at how creepy it is. So spooky.
Mm-hmm.
In 2014, yeah, this is like peak horror right here in 2014. And, you know, what do you think of a game when it releases? Just lonely, just out there, scary game. Who's going to play it? You know, you got to get someone to play it, because, you know, the game itself is not going to, you know, play itself. Who's going to play it? Who do you think is the right person to play Five Nights at Freddy's?
Your wife and children.
Wrong. Markiplier, the hottest man known to ever exist. Without Markiplier, this game would have never been as big as it has been now, because
that's true.
The minute Markiplier found this game, it was love at first sight, especially with Chica. He knew that he would be the king. He was going to dominate this chicken. Markiplier is going to dominate this chicken. He knew he was going to be the king of Five Nights at Freddy's, because this fucking video got 126 million views. And I remember watching this video when it first came out. I also was like, damn, bro, this shit is peak. And now it is still peak. That's crazy. 11 years holding strong.
Is. Yeah. I think the second game was like even bigger than the first game. Mostly because they gave Chica titties.
Oh, exactly. I mean, listen, I will be honest. I realized as I've been talking about this, I sound like I'm glazing Five Nights at Freddy's, and perhaps maybe I'm a FNAF fan. I'll tell you right now, I don't know shit about FNAF. I just watched Game Theory, him and everyone yapping about it. And that's it. That is I just absorb random knowledge.
I do think that there was more people watching it than playing it, because I wouldn't even say I was a big watcher, but I did watch a lot of Game Theory videos about it. And I think that's even how I found Game Theory as like a kid, was just sort of watching this lore, even if I wasn't paying attention, which really primed me for my dating skills in the future.
This really just defined like the entire lore community, and now we just milk that to make 2-hour-long video essays about Five Nights at Freddy's. Like this is the circle of life. The content became more content to then fulfill more content. Scott did not realize what he created, and he created a monster of ginormous proportions. So big, of course, Matt Pat was interested. This beast of a behemoth of a brand. Now, the real thing is that, like, you know, with all this stuff, all this money he's made with a movie, merch, multiple games, which, by the way, he released them so fast because he's just so used to making games, so many fucking games back to back, that he just kept peaking over and over. You have to realize how much money does this man make. Take a wild guess how much money he made from this entire franchise.
With like the merchant, definitely within like the tens of millions, if not hundreds of millions.
This man, one single man who used to work at Dollar General, made $66 million, which is fucking wild. It's just wild. Bro lives in a mansion. He doesn't have to worry no more about his family. This man has made it big. And that's the thing, and the main reason I want to tell this story of Scott Cawthon and why this game became so popular is because it's a proof that if you just put your heart out there and you make shit for a long period of time, eventually you will hit it big. That is how. And I love this story. I love stories like this. And I feel like people don't realize how important this man is. He is my idol. I put him on my pedestal because I'm like, one day I want to be just like a cool uncle like him who can make games and not give up.
Damn, you don't even want to be a dad. You just want to be an uncle.
Yeah, I don't want to have children. Okay, listen, I got more important things to do. Okay, I got more important things to do, like, going to Canada, which is also why the secret that I went to Canada. If you guys watched that last episode, you guys knew that all the Canadians hate Canada, but I apparently liked it more than anyone else.
It was a little funny reading those comments. I was thinking that I was really going to connect with them, that I was going to have fun, like getting to all of it was Canada's a shithole. How dare you fucking compliment us?
I was not expecting the amount of Canada hate, but hey, you guys, I'm sorry. Maybe I got to look back into it. Maybe I got to do a whole ass presentation about Canada and actually get my facts straight and see if it actually does make sense.
Either that or we just like interview a few Canadians.
We go on the street of Toronto.
Let's fly to Toronto, mic it up, man on the street style.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. But about Canada, the reason I actually went to Canada, a really specific reason, is that I actually went to go see Five Nights at Freddy's in real life.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I was here. I just wanted to flex on this. Yep, it was pretty cool. Yeah, pretty cool. I know. So cool. I even took a picture of me on the CCTV camera. It's beautiful.
That is so funny. That is like profile picture worthy.
I mean, literally, like it is. That's my profile picture on Instagram. That's why you got to follow me there, and as well as the Doodle Heads Instagram, even though we don't post on there. But you can see this shit is crazy. Okay, I didn't realize I would be in a position to fucking be in a real life set for Five Nights at Freddy's. I make sure to take a lot of good pictures too.
Oh, damn. Those are like professional sets.
I know. So if you guys don't know, my buddy Socks for One, I helped him out with this giant video, which I think should be if this is out, the big video is out. So if you should go watch that after this. But this entire video was insane. The amount of shit we did on this set was fucking crazy. And it really just makes me realize, damn, bro, this all came from Scott Cawthon, a guy working at Dollar General who made a game. It really just blows my mind that I literally got to live it in real life because of one dude.
I do have to say, I think like his franchise like not only changed like his life, but like the lives of people who also monetized off of how big this is.
And listen, the memes are also the best part. Okay, I can't get over the memes. I do love myself some Five Nights at Freddy's memes.
Okay, they do go too far though. At one point, I was flirting with a guy, and when I flirt back, he hit me with a Freddy Fazbear Rizzler, like rubbing his hands, licking his lips. I'm traumatized.
Well, have you seen the one where he like humps your face? Have you seen the one where he just like starts humping your face? Like that's my favorite one.
No,
he gives you the Freddy Fast special. He clanks you real good.
Wait, I need to look this up now. Freddy humping.
Freddy humping gif.
Search history gone.
Search history's forever gone. Yep, there it is.
Why is it moving?
You gotta get the gif.
Why are they not moving?
They're all mid hump. They don't want to hump you, Robyn. Oh, there you go. See, there you go. See, there's your face.
I'm literally traumatized.
Yeah. Hey, wait. I still got some things I gotta show you because there's not just pictures I got when I was at the Canadian Fazbear. What are you looking at right now?
I just switched it off.
Okay.
There we go.
There you go.
Okay.
Cats. Better.
Oh, wait. Look at this one. She's yawning. Oh, look at this one. Oh, look at this one.
Oh, cat. Yeah. As I was showing, I also got to wear the suits. Look at me. Yep.
Look at you.
Me and my Power Rangers type beat outfit.
Yo, look at that chica.
Oh, yeah. The chica. I will tell you right now, these things were so uncomfortable to put on. Holy crap, dude. It was so uncomfortable. Like being in that suit for more than like 30 minutes, I felt like exploding. It just in heat and sweat. It was horrible. And I know the dancers that were in them before felt fucking horrible. Like I could not understand. Yeah, they hired dancers to get this done. They hired dancers to be in the suits to like, move around and shit. So they were all dancing around or pretending to move, be like robots in the entire shoot. It was crazy. When they even flipped the table, they went crazy and flipped the table at one point. It was terrifying, actually.
Was it like Freddy Fazbear the musical over here?
More like Freddy Fazbear Catastrophe. Like they were kind of running around destroying the entire set, which was amazing. Actually, it was pretty funny.
I meant
to
with
watch.
the dancers, but that is true. That is true with flipping the tables and
Flippers.
stuff.
Flippers. But yes, I also got some videos. Oh, my ears. Oh, they're all playing at the same time.
Those move so smoothly. So like I am in like the anime convention. Like I'm not much of a cosplayer myself, but in the anime convention community, I see a lot of cosplayers, and I do some like prop making myself. Like I am genuinely. How much did it like these cost?
From what I heard, I think each suit was like $20K each. Yeah, they were not cheap. By any means.
He could have at least 4 sugar babies with that money. And he chose Freddy Fazbear.
Let me tell you this, okay? I remember this entire like video cost so much. I think this entire shoot was like almost like $200,000, I think, in total, or like more than that. And like it was still cheaper than when he filmed the first one, because I know when I was there for the first one, it was like almost double the amount he cost for this one. So at least he got way cheaper than last time. But
dang.
But I will say, I have a funny story that did happen during the shoot. So what happened is that like, because we're YouTube energy, right? Nothing goes according to plan. Everything is always a fucking mess. So it was me and, of course, FaZe, my boy. We were both at the shoot, and FaZe and I both were told by Socks, the guy, who made this entire thing happen. He told us, hey, we need like a bunch of shit, like lav mics, we need tripods, we need all this stuff. We need you to bring it ASAP. Okay, we gotta film. And this is like butt crack in the morning. And we're like, oh shit, we have no time. We have to get there fast so we can get to every single fucking item. So we woke up early, fucking hella early, got to the fucking stores and hit as many stores as possible to get the Rode mics, the fucking the GoPros. There was so much stuff we had to buy. I spent $2,000 of my own money just to make sure the fucking shoot did not get delayed, because we were in a rush. And of course he paid me back, obviously. But it was like,
good friend.
Of course. Oh yeah, he has to pay me back. I'm not spending money and then not getting paid back with all the stuff. But he pays me back, obviously. But with this entire thing, we're rushing to go back to the shoot. And then the shoot gets canceled because the suits got delayed. Because they got held by customs. They got held by customs, yeah.
The TSA freaking looking at these suits being like, okay, one of these has to be a pipe bomb, guys.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, guys, at least one of them is a pipe bomb. Not all of them, okay? Just, they can all go back. Just let us use them for like a day, please.
I could see the shiny ones freaking them out. I could see the shiny ones looking a little bomby. Like the wrecked up ones, they're probably like, oh no, this is very obviously a costume. But those like synthetic ones, those look like they could take out a whole airplane. Maybe even the
These
Pentagon.
are just missiles. Freddy missile. Freddy fucking missile. Let's get it. I would love to shoot that at the military. That's what they should be funding.
Freddy's 5 bombs at the Pentagon.
Yeah. Well, the FBI is listening now, Robyn. You gotta be careful.
FBI, open up!
No. Listen, I swear, I'm just looking at cats, I swear.
Yeah, I'm just looking at cats. Like, FBI, look at this one. She's so small.
But yeah.
She's so small. This one's wanting.
By the way, it was in fact the toy suits that were the ones being held up in customs. But
that I can see. Yeah, I can see those. Yeah. Bro, imagine like I feel bad because I don't want to say it because it's a children's franchise, but I'm sure some furries out there are thinking it. Furries out there thinking it.
What? Thinking what exactly?
Just move on to the next slide.
Thinking what?
No.
I'm curious about what you're talking about. What furry communities are trying to think of?
I think you could just click that little space bar.
Okay. All right. You say so. Sure. If you want.
The holes aren't in the right places anyway.
You think though? It's funny because this is the end of the presentation, so you're kind of stuck here.
No.
You're kind of stuck here.
You know me. I can't help but think of like the freaky stuff that you do with this. And we all know that as any good mega franchise does, it inspires some some number associated like with 34. A little 34ing.
34? 34. What is that supposed to mean, Robyn?
You know about Rule 34.
6, 7?
No. No.
I don't know why my brain is rotted. My brain is rotted.
Your brain
oh my God.
is really rotted. I'm sitting here with Gooner brain. You're sitting here with Gen Alpha brain.
I'm so sorry. Everyone who heard that, I'm so sorry. The thing is that like, the minute I delved into the Freddy lore, I immediately brain became a part of the fucking issues. Listen, am I the only one that thinks that like the 21 is better than 6, 7? Okay, just putting that out there right now.
No, I do have to say, if 21 versus 6, 7 is better.
No,
6, 7 is better.
We're not having this debate.
6, 7's like an actual respawn. Like, you could say 6, 7 in response to something compared to 21, where that's just a random vocal tick.
But like, no, but like 21 is like, there's actually context behind it, okay?
21?
It's that one kid that just did not know how to math. That was the context. 6, 7 has no context besides just 6, 7.
Okay. You want to know something I want to speak on? If we're talking about like old memes, I hate the looks that I get now when I reference the potato flew around my room meme. I love that. I love just spinning around and being like, a potato flew around my room and when he came. Every time I do it, everyone looks at me like I'm like having a psychotic episode.
I mean, listen, Vines were classics. If you quote a Vine, I know you're a real one. Like if a girl I talk to quotes a Vine that I have so deep in my heart love, I will marry them. That is how I determine my marriage status. If you can quote a Vine that rocks my heart, I will marry you.
Even like the old and memes.
No,
like,
those are exempted. Those are exempted. No, those are exempted. Those are exempted. Get those out of there.
And
any girl that's is gonna get killed. I swear. I'm gonna stuff them in a suit like I'm Purple Guy.
I'd like to be stuffed in a suit.
Okay, speaking of which, I want to actually test you real quick. Okay, so you know nothing of the lore, right? You know nothing of anything.
I can't say nothing. I can't say I know nothing of the lore, but I only know whatever guys tell me after I quote unquote hang out with them.
Okay, please tell me how many men have you been with that are just obsessed with FNAF? I need to know.
Literally, I think maybe there's like 2 guys in total that haven't. It's always Five Nights at Freddy's and Minecraft. Those are the 2 things that they hit me with.
They all just have a very specific hyperfixation. That's what I'm finding. Very
that and 3D printers.
Okay, that one I can respect. That one I can say, yeah, that's respectable.
I can't totally respect it when before I'm hanging out with them, I walk into what they lovingly call a cancer room.
Cancer. Yeah, you told me about that. Yeah, you did mention about the cancer room.
It's nice because I don't have to worry about fertility after when I leave.
Oh.
But it's a little mildly concerning.
I mean, listen, at the end of the day, you should be thankful that he's giving you the heads up that you are entering a cancer room. Like, what if you walked in and you know, he didn't tell you? You would just get cancer.
I would just stand in there with the horrific fumes and be like, this is fine.
And he's just like, and he just walks in with the gas mask. So why are you wearing the mask? It's like, just for a fashion.
Just a cute little
It just
accessory.
suits me.
It really matches my pants and
it just suits me.
My boxers, if you want to check those out.
Oh, yeah.
But as you were saying, you were going to test me.
Yes, I was going to say, I'm going to give you a question, 3 questions. And if you can get them right, I will apologize for the insults I hurled at you earlier.
You apologize? That's really funny.
I listen, I'm just trying to be honest. Like, being kind and respectful goes both ways. And, you know, I realize that I haven't been as kind and respectful as I should be to you. You know,
I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to get the first question wrong, and you're just going to insult me even harder.
I mean, we'll see. Let's start with the first question. I think we got to
lower the bar to see if I even get one question right.
Okay, fine. Let's start with the easy question. What is the purple guy's real name?
Wait, he has a real name?
Yeah, we're done. We're cooked.
He looks like a Matthew. From everything that I've seen, he looks like a Matthew.
You're half right in a weird way.
Is it Matt?
Well, because the main actor in the movie is Matthew Lillard.
So
Matt.
I know the actor.
But the actual character's name is not William or Will.
I said Matthew.
Or Matthew, sorry. Oops, I accidentally just gave away the first name. Oops. Okay.
Damn, his name is William.
If you can, it's William, but what's the last name? Can you think of the last name? Maybe save you.
William Purpleson.
Okay. It's William Afton, Robyn. Oh, geez, that's like you don't know your FNAF lore.
I swear that's a real person. Isn't that like an actual legitimate actor?
I don't even know, man. I don't even know.
Oh no, I'm thinking of Ben Affleck.
Next question. Next question. Okay. What is the name of the animatronic that is a slumped version of Freddy Fazbear and also yellow?
A golden Freddy?
Ding, 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 ding. Congratulations. You got one right.
It's because I was really into Golden Freddy.
I just know about the fucking golden, because when I was in the set of the video, the FNAF recording, I literally remember all the boys were all just saying, "I'm Golden Freddy. I like to scare." Like, they just kept saying this fucking copy pasta Golden Freddy meme. And I was like, bro, what is happening? Every 5 seconds, they were they were just stimming it.
We do be stimming. We do be stimming.
I mean, listen, that's why we love Five Nights at Freddy's. This is why this Five Nights at Freddy's works. You know, it's just stimmable.
It is on a similar level to the Sonic franchise, where it's like we nerds of neuro spiciness, we all gather around certain fandoms, whether it be Sonic, Five Nights at Freddy's, Digital Circus. Some of you has been Hotel, but I think you need better taste.
That's a dig on Has Been Hotel. Oof, sorry guys.
I'm gonna be so freaking for real. I was a Vizzy Pop fan until Has Been Hotel. I'm gonna be so for real.
Don't even get me started. I feel like Has Been Hotel was such sad potential with how it went. Just the writing, at least. Sorry. I mean, we'll have to make a whole episode about that, I feel like.
It really emphasizes the BoJack Horseman rule. But as you were saying, I think I have one more question in my Five Nights at Freddy's quiz.
Yes, you have one question. You already got one wrong and one right. So if you get this one right, I will only half apologize.
Damn.
Only half. Wow. Because you got one wrong. Now, you got one wrong. You were supposed to get all of them right, Robyn.
I knew I wasn't going to get... I'm surprised I even got one right. I think the one that you gave me was a little bit of a give me, but I also don't think you knew that I was really into Golden Freddy.
Listen, I mean, okay, I'm going to ask you this question, and you're going to answer it. Okay, this is an easy one. All right, I'm going to go so easy. The third and final question, Robyn, is... What is the pirate name of the character?
Oh, Foxy. He's the other one that I'm really into.
Oh my god. Congratulations. You answered the questions successfully. I gave you those easy fucking questions.
I love how the first one was like legitimately hard, and the other two were like, which two Freddy Fazbear characters do you want to sleep with? And I'm like, yes.
Who has a bigger penis? Freddy Fazcock or Chica Cockslayer?
Bro, Chica pegs.
Oh yeah, 100%. She's got the strap on. We know
Chica pegs. She's got the strap on.
Yeah, no, I 100% would assume that you should have gotten all those right. You shouldn't have gotten the first one wrong to begin with, okay?
There was no way. I don't care about the purple guy. I don't care about him. He kills children. Or, like, does weird things to them. I don't know.
What do you... Okay.
Isn't there, like, a pedophile issue in there, too?
I mean, I'm surprised
a PDF file?
No, I'm surprised there isn't, honestly. But no, I don't think it is. It's mostly, like, angry man obsessed with his creation wants to murder children because he's a psychopath. He's just a murderer. Like, you know, it's...
You see, I don't like that. You shouldn't have a reason to murder children. You should just murder children because they're children.
Yeah, honestly, like, I had this hypothetical I had with like one of my friends, right? And the hypothetical was, you know, if you were paid $1,000 for every baby you kill, how many babies would you kill?
Oh my gosh, I love this question. You wouldn't even need to pay me. I'd kill all the babies.
That's a lot of babies. How would you kill that many babies?
I'd put Planned Parenthood out of business.
Because you got to remember, the police will still come after you. If you kill a child, that's 2 mourning parents that have to deal with that. You know, you got to think about the logistics here.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
Are you just gonna take out the parents too?
Yeah, like I guess I could now that you mention it.
Listen, if this was William Afton, he's already beaten your ass. Okay, so you got to catch up with him. He's killing children for free.
Well, I didn't consent to him beating my ass. I said I'd kill the children for free.
Well, he's actually doing it for free. Like, but you haven't killed a child, so I don't think you're serious.
Real. How do you know
Robyn,
that?
I think you need to become. Whoa. You got something you want to mention? Something you want to get off your chest? Are you secretly like a serial killer, like Purple
I was
Guy?
a camp counselor, and some of those children really did piss me off, and a few of them stopped showing up after a few weeks. But
What did you do to the kids, Robyn?
I did drop a kid once as a camp counselor.
What does that mean?
Okay,
what do you mean you dropped a kid?
I was a camp counselor for like the youngest kids, and I was like messing around with them. We were having fun. So I'm like picking them up, running around with them. And my arms got a little weak while I was holding one of the kids. So I was running around holding one of the kids, and then I dropped them on accident. And oh man, I almost got in so much trouble for that. It was a little funny because like I already got in trouble for it, and like the director was like, please do not carry the kids and run around with them. I'm like, yes ma'am, I'm so sorry about that. And like we didn't like think anything of it. And then like a week after I dropped the kid, the mom came and complained because the child had like a scratch on her forehead and tried to like blame us for it, talking like this damage will never be healed and that she'll need plastic surgery to recover from a paper cut on her forehead. Like she was freaking Harry Potter over here. The great scar of a great wizard. Man. Bro, honestly, they were twins. So honestly, I think I did her a favor. I made it easier for her to tell which twin was which.
How to tell the difference? Scar one of them.
Exactly.
Maim them beyond belief.
I did the work for her. I did not. She likes to think I maimed them beyond all belief. But bro, that was literally gonna heal in like a week.
Listen, you take one like and then you chop one of their hands off
on her forehead, and then it's gone.
And then you take one, you take one of them, chop off their left hand, take the other one, chop off their right hand, and boom, yeah, I know the difference. Just never get confused.
You want to know what I would do if I had twins? I would put like a little cut on each of their ears. What? And one on one side, one on the other side, so I knew which one was which.
You really are talking like a serial killer right now.
No, but they would have an epic scar after. Especially if they're dude twins. If they're dude twins, think about all the chicks they'd get. The chicks would be like, man, how'd you get that scar? And I'd tell them, like, no, you gotta make up a cool story. And then when you marry them, that's when you say, oh yeah, my mom, like, hole punched my ear. Just so that she wouldn't confuse me for my brother.
On your deathbed, you say it? You tell them on your deathbed?
Or maybe I come up with the epic story for them. I'm trying to think. What epic story would I force children to tell?
Well, no, why are you... The fact is, why are you considering tagging children like they're your fucking cattle?
Because, like... I gotta be able to identify them.
Robyn, this just sounds like you're trying to identify targets for your kills. Like, I'm telling you, Robyn, I think they're gonna make a fucking
look like a rich billionaire that pays $90,000 to kill people. Like, no, that's not me.
Oh no, Robyn, listen, if you're trying to become the next like hitman serial killer, you do really want to end up like Ed Gein, like on the fucking like what is it? Like what is the show called?
Cutting people's coochies off.
No, I'm not talking about the coochie part. I'm talking about the fact that what's the show?
I'm not stuffing people into suits. I'm just talking about giving them a little hole punch in the ear.
It starts with the ears hole punches, and then it putting a hole in their entire body.
What if I just give them earrings? Earrings are technically hole punches.
Depends on how big you make the punches.
Is that maiming children?
So you gave fucking piercings to your child so you could tell the difference between the twins.
I got got ear piercings as a baby. I was like not even 1 year old when my fucking mom took me to get like my ears pierced. She fucking laid me there. She was like, fucking put that needle in my kid's ear.
No, listen,
and the lady put the needle in my ear.
You're overcomplicating it. You just need to get a tattoo of a barcode. That's it. Like, just put a barcode on their butt, and then you can scan it to tell the difference.
Tattooing children is a problem because it will become malformed.
So you make sure it's a really, really easy to tell tattoo.
Did you not see, what's the one movie with the guy who plays Jake Peralta and Adam Sandler? That's My Boy or something? No.
It's like, I wish I knew every Adam Sandler movie. Imagine Adam Sandler was casted as fucking Purple Guy.
Yeah, That's My Boy. Literally, that is a joke in this movie because the guy who plays Jake Peralta in Brooklyn Nine-Nine and Andy Samberg, he got, like, Adam Sandler is his dad. He tattoos his son's back as a kid, and it becomes malformed.
I like how you just pulled up this random ass Adam Sandler reference.
Here's the tattoo.
Oh my god! What is that?
The head's got big. The head's got big.
Oh no! I mean, I guess it's very economical because it was smaller before and easier to draw on, and then it just kind of scaled up. It's like when you go in Photoshop and just scale a picture up.
Yeah, and you want to know what happens? It becomes pixelated. You know all those times when you complain that the thumbnails are low quality? It's because I'm upscaling them. I'm making them bigger.
Yeah, stop making them so terrible, Robyn. Come on.
They're fucking rasterized.
Do your job, Robyn. What do I pay you for?
Nothing. You pay me for nothing. Instead, you use your money to fly out to Canada to learn about Freddy Fazbear's lore. And look, you learn all this Freddy Fazbear's lore. You learn all the fucking pizza lore. And where are the bitches?
Hey, listen, I did get a lot of bitches. Freddy Fazbear gave me Freddy back shots. I'll have you know.
That doesn't sound like bitches. That sounds like butches.
Don't talk smack about my Freddy Faz back shots.
Okay.
JK.
You go, shoddy.
We were playing pool. There was a pool table there, you know? We played. That's why, just like in that scene right there from the movie, that was same pool table. Would you know it? Same exact model, same make right there. Me and Freddy were just playing some pool. Look, this is just the Freddy Fazbear.
A little bent over.
Look at this guy right here. Like that's the guy I play pool with.
You know, it's a shame that you don't have a picture of you playing pool with Freddy Fazbear.
There was a time I did break a pool table, but that's a different story.
What?
That's a different story for a different time. For now, this is Freddy Fazbear. I am excited to kind of see the second movie. Maybe when I see it, I'll determine if you guys have already watched it, comment if it's shit or not, and click on an episode on screen.
And you know what? Take your dates there. It's a very romantic vibe.
Oh, yeah. I love watching people get their heads cut off and eaten.
Honestly, that does sound very romantic to me.
It's my favorite horror movie scene watching with a woman. Anyways, go watch another video now. Watch it or else.